Bob's Walkie Talkie, episode 525-1. Time is 12:36. Back inside today because it is gusty today. Wind gusts up to 36 degrees. Wind gusts up to 36 kilometers an hour. 13 degrees. A little bit warmer. For the record, normally this time of year it's warmer. Also for the record, I'm only in Walmart because it's a big, busy store, and the wind gusts aren't going to affect my commentary. It's actually kind of fun to wander around retail locations and look at all the stuff I don't need. So I'm going to start with this today. The other day, when I was in the dollar store, there was a lady who was checking out, and she was complaining to the owner or the clerk or whoever he was about the self-checkouts. She had all these things in her basket, and she was unhappy that she had to check them out herself. And she said, "Why are you just standing there watching me? You should be checking this stuff out for me." And he actually did, which was interesting. She was a bit of a Karen. But she did raise a good point. She said, if I'm going to check myself, if I'm going to do the self-checkout, I should get a discount. I think that's actually a good idea. I mean, the dollar store is saving money by not having checkout girls. I think they pass along some of that savings to the customer. But no, it's all about profit. It's all about profit making. I've never understood kettlebells. Of course, I never really looked into it. You know, the only exercise I get is walking around. So thank you for making me come out on these days, because I've become so lazy since I've been back in Canada with the bad weather. Here's a kettlebell. Oh no, this is for kids' ankles. But back to the dollar store. Personally, I don't mind self-checkout because at least I don't have to talk to the clerk. I'm okay with small talk, but not with clerks, because that's, whatever. That's not real small talk. They're getting paid for that kind of small talk. As an aside, when Costco put in their self-checkouts, I thought, that's a stupid idea. No one's going to ever use those self-checkouts. But then I realized that some people actually go to Costco and only buy one thing or three things. That I don't understand, because I cannot get out of Costco without spending at least $300 or $400. So here's a question for us. How much of life's hardship is self-inflicted? Apparently 15% of suffering is uninvited sickness and disaster. The rest is suffering we bring on ourselves. I learned that in the book I'm reading. The sheriff said that to the sister of a convict that she was harboring, and this woman had made a lot of bad choices, and he surmised that she was going to make a lot of other bad choices in her life. Some people you just can't help. Maybe because they start out in a bad situation and never manage to pull themselves out of it. Blow up mattresses. So far I haven't seen anything that I need. So I noticed when I was in Walmart yesterday, and that's what kind of one of the reasons I came back, I noticed that they had all these Canadian flags hanging from the ceiling. Now that they mention it, I don't actually see any. They're near the front. Oh, there's one. But the thing about Walmart is it's 70% of their products they get from China. So who are they trying to fool with these Canadian flags? %70 of their products they get from China. And if you knock out foodstuffs, because they do sell food, that goes up to something like 90%. So, nice try. Very subtle with the Canadian flags. None of this stuff is Canadian. So one of the things about doing these daily videos is, A, it forces me out of the house walking around, which I would normally do anyways, unless the weather's really crappy. But the other thing is, it forces you to notice things you wouldn't otherwise notice. And the viewers point things out that I wouldn't otherwise notice too.
This is a free service with a minimum purchase of $35. Please visit walmart.ca for more information on this service.
Do I look like I shop at Walmart? I do. All right. That's today's walkie-talkie video. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you later.